Hey, you guys. All right, so we are going to see where your energy is. I am speaking in the microphone. I have it down a little bit more closer to me, so hopefully you can hear me. I have it up. Look at that. Communication is trying to come out. The Eight of Wands energy. Uh, I'm losing it. Uh, what was I gonna say? Oh, do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Again, I really appreciate you guys for rocking with me. You know, what was I gonna say? Drake came out with a new video or new album. I love it still. It's Drake. What do you expect? Anyway, so gonna go ahead and pull energy and see where you are. I hope you guys have enjoyed a couple of my, the last little couple of days of me doing the shorts. Those are kind of fun. They take a little bit longer, but they're fun. They're only 15 seconds, but to type up the message, where I could say it, I just think it's a little bit cooler to type it up. So there you have it. I hope all is well on this Friday night. Wait, is it Friday? Yes, it is Friday. It is almost our birthday. This is how life works when it comes to, okay, what is the bottom of the deck? Would this be the bottom of the deck or this will be the bottom of the deck? Any way it goes, you've been in hangman mode, and you have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness. So that is where we are. I'm gonna go ahead and put those up here. Look at the lover's energy, and somebody, yeah, okay. So look, the Knight of Pentacles energy. Let me make room, as you can't get the results without first doing the work. The results of love without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. So either you or somebody that you've been dealing with has been keeping you in hangman mode, and you have the insight and knowledge to know that they're not doing the work. And so when it comes to making your heart happy or doing or about this connection or love, because the lover's energy is Gemini energy, and this is love. This is connection. This is something you're passionate about. And this is a union. So either here, I'll just put these up here because this is the energy that this person, wait, I got to get my feather. The feather that just appeared at my desk. This person is not doing what, they should be. And so either they have to grow, or the insecurities continue to happen, and you'll have clarity in regards to it and move forward. So we're going to look at the growth card and put it right here. So the way these cards come out, although I don't like taking all of these cards, I do, because this is what makes the read authentic. Teach Me How to Love is on by Music Soul Child. I turned it down a little bit because it sounds like you can hear it, and I don't want it to affect anything with this read. So we have the Ten of Cups, happy life, happy wife energy. This comes out unsure, which is completion. So I'll put that there. But anyway, we have the Temperance, which is balance. We have the Three of Pentacles, working together as a team. And so we have the Four of Swords, being patient, being patient in regards to this completion. We have the Six of Pentacles. Let me scoot that over there. Given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. Listen, I don't know how. Okay. We have the Strength energy. Strength is not always physical. Your patient, compassion, and gentle spirit is what makes you strong, not the sharpness of your words. We have the Full energy, taking a leap. We have the Cup, Cup of Love. We have anxiety, Nine of Cups energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, you only live once. We have boundaries here, Nine of Swords. We have the Two of Wands, travel, looking at some type of direction or plans, new ideas. We have the King of Cups, love, compassion, understanding can truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. We have the Nine of Swords, because you have felt like you were backstabbed in the past, anxiety here. And then we have these cards down here, which I will move this out the way so that we can try to get a little bit more room and go from there. So I just feel like with all of these things you have been dealing with, Guilty by Suspicion is on by Donnell Jones, and I want to sing this to you. Oh my God. Let me just tell you, Friday nights, early mornings, whew, I get in my music bag, because this is where it makes me feel good, content, and happy to hear music that just, it does. It brings back memories, it brings back different types of emotions, but it makes you realize where you were when this song was playing and how far you've come because the years have gone by. Um, I'm gonna try to see this came out. This had to come out, and whew, this came out. I think when before I graduated. Oh, okay, I'm just telling y'all how old I am. So anyway, this is just to let you know. I hope you can see this. Wait, let me fix this a little bit different. Yeah. Been through this before. I told you then that I changed my ways. I'm not guilty. Don't let it tear us apart. Because I don't want to lose your love. It won't happen again. You got to believe me. Just don't let this end. Oh, you can trust in me. You don't want. Okay. Anyway, the ten of wands energy is burdens. That's here. We have burdens. We have the nine of cups energy. Your rewards. You know, the nine of cups energy is dreams, enjoyment, and happiness. I'm innocent. Man, you need to trust in me. Anyway, Three of Wands energy is looking in a direction, being grateful, happiness. That's what you're looking for. You're looking, and then I told you the communication card was coming out. So this person is saying, I'm not guilty, guilty by suspicion. Whoa, I'm innocent. I wish we could. Oh, no, we can. I'm gonna start going on Patreon live. Now, the reason why I don't like to really go live. Hold on, you guys. Let me close this curtain. It's getting dark. But the reason why I really don't like to go, not saying that I don't like to go live, I want to listen to music and I don't want to sing in your ear because you know what? It's gonna be bad. But I'm just telling you, the growth is here. So this person is growing. Maybe they're calling back to apologize. Maybe something is happening because let's just break this story down right here of what I see. I'm gonna move my hands, but I see the Ten of Cups energy. So this was the overall energy when it came to how you felt. You wanted the, love, satisfaction, and harmony. But you also were dealing with hangman. I feel like I'm about to sneeze with the hangman energy. Hangman energy says, let me find it. Why don't you trust in me? When it feels like there's nothing you can do, let go of your resistance and embrace the state of pause and try to see things in a new light. And so you were trying to do that, but you realized that being in hangman energy, the Knight of Pentacles energy, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. Okay, so this person, maybe a Gemini, Donnell Jones, Gemini, lovers energy, doing what makes your heart happy. Could be, maybe have it in their placements. Don't get stuck on the signs because we all have the signs in our placement. So, the lover's energy, doing what makes your heart happy. This wasn't what made their heart happy. They weren't worried about the union. They weren't worried about love. They weren't worried about the things that you were worried about. And so, therefore, that was the insight and knowledge to know what was causing you sadness. Honey Love is owned by R. Kelly. So, we go here to where the happy life, happy wife energy was conflict. It was conflict there. It was conflicted. It was competition there. It was no balance there. But we have the balance here. So you had to realize the insight and knowledge to know what was causing you sadness needed it to be balanced. Balance because teamwork is here. There was not any type of teamwork that was here. So you had to find the party that completed you. Let me read this to you. It says, with the Three of Pentacles energy, align your skills with that of others to align your skills with that of others to create magic through the power of creative collaboration. You weren't creating magic with this person, place, thing, or situation. I don't want to base it off on love, but respectfully, we already know what it's about, right? Honey love. Anyway, this is just good for me tonight. This is good for the soul, the music, right? So, anyway, we have here the Four of Swords energy. You've been patient. You've been patient. You've been resting. You've been relaxing and trying to see things in a positive light. And therefore, the world energy is here. The world energy is all about arriving or life and being spontaneous. However, with this energy of the world, it's not what you want. It's not what you need. The world energy says revealing your happiness. This wasn't making you happy, right? Revealing your happiness and celebrate your achievements. Now you had to go back and look at the things that you've been doing. And I just said that with the music. The music gives you and lets you know when and how far along it was when that song came out. It gives you the good memories, yes, including R. Kelly. It gives you the good memories. It makes you feel the pain, the sadness, and then say, you know what? Time has went by so fast and so, and I was so strong in that process of when I was hurt or when I was happy. And I want to get back to that happy phase where I know and I learned from insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness. When I learned from the mistakes that I made, the lessons, which are mistakes are lessons, okay? It says mistakes are proof you are trying. That is the mistakes. I want you to, I mean, it's like those are the things that you have to learn from the experiences that you went through. And so that's where the completion is. That's where the spontaneous is. That is where you have arrived in this situation, the world card. And so when it comes to the Six of Pentacles being here, it could be 6 years that you've been dealing with the situation. 6 years, Six of Pentacles. Each pentacle is equivalent to a year. Don't get caught up on the years. I'm just telling you, if this resonates with the year, it resonates. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. But the Six of Pentacles energy is giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. So if you're expecting to, if you're doing so much for everyone and you're not even getting not necessarily the reciprocation or not the financial backing that you do and you are because you're in your Queen of Pentacles bag, then you turn around and you start to reflect. You start to remember how strong you are and what you've accomplished, and then you start to reflect back and it starts to feel negative. It starts to feel like everything that you've done has been done in vain, and you start to feel anxiety, and you start to feel like you're being stabbed in the back with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords being coming out this way. You start to feel like you're being stabbed in the back, and therefore you start to conserve and limit the way you do things with your energy, with your time, and with your money, and not do as much as you normally would. And that means sometimes not answering the phone. And then you take a leap with the full energy. You take the spontaneous leap that you would not normally do in this situation, because see, the people that you've been dealing with are used to you being there, answering the phone, being, and not even hesitating when it comes to anything that somebody asks you for. Hold on, I'm checking my phone. So you turn around, and from you taking this leap and starting to have new beginnings and see the innocence of where you were, like I said, you listen to the songs and you hear you remember that fun time when you were laughing and enjoying. Listen, Piece of My Love is on by Guy. You can have a piece of my. Okay. Dumb. Anybody know? If you know, you know. Anyway, so that is the energy that makes you feel like, because when he say that dumb, everybody that knows Guy's song knows what he says in there, and you like, wait a minute, let me hit rewind, because we didn't have the skip and all that. We had to either turn the tape around and fast forward it to rewind it to the other side and flip it around. Now I'm telling you my age, right? So I'm just telling you, happy birthday, you guys. So I'm just letting you know that when you start to feel like a fool, or you start to take a leap because you feel like a fool, and you start to see how your innocence is being put to the test, and you have the insight and knowledge to know what's happening. And then you have the Ace of Cups energy, right? And so with the Ace of Cups energy, that is letting you know that there's opportunity and there's great love and joy out there. You just got to take a leap and go find it. Or there's opportunities out there that you have put on hold because you have been stagnant, because you wanted this happy life, happy wife, or vice versa energy when it came to this energy. When it came to this person, place, thing, or situation, sorry. But then you realize, because it was so much anxiety, the Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords energy is just letting you know that, the anxiety, the hopelessness, and the stress that this is causing you for just sitting and being in hangman energy, waiting for this person to do the work, show up, and keep pushing with the situation and wanting the same thing you want, the Lover's card of Gemini. You're going out to find it somewhere else, or you're waiting for it to come back. back to you. One of the two. Whatever it is, I don't judge you. Respectfully, I do not judge you. I've been there. So then it comes to the Six of Cups energy. When you start to listen to the songs and remember the times, this is the nostalgia, this is the love. This is what it happens when you start to go back and play and remember when you were in that beginning stage of romance or feeling lust and love or remembering why you stayed for so long. And then you get to the point to where you say, you know what? Fuck it. I only live once. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be fearless and do what I love. YOLO, Drake energy, every day, every day. You know what I mean? You start to say, you only live once. You know what I mean? That's your motto. And then you start to set boundaries with the Nine of Wands being here. You start to set boundaries and you start to look for things to do. Start to take your mind off of things. Make plans. Start to travel. Have new ideas of what it is that you really want from this situation, or from yourself. And then the King of Cups energy shows his face where it says, love, compassion, and understanding can truly bring you the tranquility and peace that you seek, right? So you start to say, okay, well, I'm going to do what makes my heart happy. I'm going to do what I love. I'm not going to wait for somebody to show up for me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get back into when I was in that happy stage of my life before all this bullshit started to happen. And because I'm starting to feel like I'm being backstabbed, like like I'm less than, and like I'm being taken advantage of, and that this own person that I love and I show so much affection to, whether family, person, place, thing, or situation, feels like they're stabbing me in my back. And I'm not carrying anybody else's burdens anymore with the Ten of Wands energy. I'm not going to carry anybody else's burdens right now. Right now, it's about me being in my Nine of Cups energy, which is the dreams, my dreams, my enjoyment, and what makes me happy. And then I'm going to be grateful for looking at what I went through and how I got to this point. And then guess what happens? You start to travel, and then communication starts to happen with the Eight of Wands energy. You start to move forward and getting your chariot bag. The Eight of Wands is movement, travel, and communication. Let me read to you what the Eight of Wands says. Whenever it feels it, whatever it is you feel the need to do, go ahead and do it. The wheels have been set in motion. So you get into your confidence bag and you start to look at everything, and then you turn around and guess what? Drake's energy. What is it? When he say, I'm gonna call her anyway and say, F that dude that you think you have. I know he's not around because you answer whatever it is. So that's when it gets to that point to where somebody sees you moving on, whether it be with a friend, whether it be with girlfriends, whatever it is, co-workers. They see that you're not worried about what they're doing anymore. Peace of my love. Come on now. Did it come back on? No, it's just going off. So, that now they're telling you, you can have a piece of my love. Dumb bit. Okay. Waiting for you. And then now here it is. Jagged Edge. Come on. I don't want to. Now listen. I'm just going to tell you. Listen. Listen. Okay. I'm I'm going to turn it down. I don't want to live without you, basically, right? I don't want to be without you. So then they start to say, you can have all of this. I don't know what you're tripping for. I don't know what I did. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull from the archetype deck and we're going to keep going. I want to pick this up, but because I'm not going to clarify it anymore, we already know what it is, but I'm going to leave it down here so you can understand the way that the universe works and the way that things happen when you start to, pick up your pieces. What is it? Who said that? One of the people, one of our subscribers said, Jasmine Sullivan. I said another song, and she says, your feelings, pick up the pieces, pick up your feelings. So that's what it is. So here is what you're doing, because this is what they done. You're mirroring the shit that they're doing, that they used to do to you, and your energy is real tough because we are in our phoenix bag. We had to rise from the ashes. It says the ghost, the passive behavior disappears without a trace, ghosts their way out of relationships. And so that's what they did until you did that to them. You ghosted yourself out of the relationship, and now you're traveling and you realize that you're not taking on any burdens. You're only wanting a new direction, and you're looking for that. You're not looking for this anymore. So Clueless is here. It says clueless when it comes to relationships, spoils their chance through their own ineptitude. I don't know. Ineptitude doesn't pick up on subtle flirting advances. So you've been giving them subtle hints of what it is that you want, and they haven't grown because of the cup of love. And what they did was cause heartbreak, and you had to use your intuition and say that this is not a true leader. This is a toxic person. My belief system is changing, and so are the cycles of life. I'm not giving to this situation and nurturing it anymore. I don't know where I'm going to be, but yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. I'm not overthinking, and I'm looking for my nine of Pentacles energy, which is success, great love, and rewards. So I'm ending it, and I'm moving forward with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is, it says, let me get it right because I won't. Never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. So you're moving forward, you're learning, you're juggling your own priorities, you're being tough, you're being ambitious, knowing what you want and going after it in a single-minded determination. You are not struggling with this person anymore. Five of Pentacles energy says, where is it at? We all face hardships in our lives, and it is during those times that we realize what we are truly made of, and that is what you've done. You're not going to struggle with anybody or for anybody anymore. And you know what? Be tough, be ambitious. You're going to be in your King of Swords energy, which is, when faced with difficult situations, be impartial. Carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind. Excuse me. And you're going to see the beauty in yourself, because you've been in hermit mode and being patient and in limbo far too long. Now it's time for you to celebrate and have your great rewards. But you have to end stuff. And also, it talks about you, Cancer. You have to move forward. You're still going to be the person who makes everyone feel important, look them through their eyes, and make them feel understood. However, you want your Four Wands energy, which is your peace, your happiness, and your harmonious energy, or you want to move forward with confidence. So it took for you to, the consequences of your action, judgment energy is here when it comes to how you see things now moving forward. This is seeking liberation, having an awakening, and redeeming yourself, because you have more options. And that's why you walked away, because you knew what was causing you insecurity, and you've reached a plateau when it comes to it. So now you're following your heart. Always follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray, because it knows things the mind can't explain. And that's you taking a leap and leaving a situation and having clarity and standing up for yourself, always speaking your mind and not taking shit from anybody, because now you're defensive. With the Seven of Wands energy, you have hope, but you're very defensive on your time, especially when it comes to your Ace of Pentacles energy, which is your happiness, your joys, and your new beginnings. And also with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is, let me read it. It says, there's no reward without risk. Create opportunities. Don't be afraid to fail, and invest your time wisely. You've been patient for 7 years, or you've been patient far too long. And now it's time for you to have the opportunities and to trust in yourself and to know that your strengths come with the Emperor energy. And maybe this Emperor, this person who you were dealing with, taught you how to have the power and the authority and to be stable by yourself, because their ego made you have the consequences of their actions, and that made you work on yourself. And no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care, which brought you to your carefree, harmonious, and happy life in love with the Ten of Pentacles. 10 years later, the Ace of Wands energy is here. That's you going after your courage, your desires, and being positive in regards to you having confidence. So confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock them without caring what others think. And that is because you have clarity in regards to the situation, and you will not go backwards. And so moving forward, I'll pull some more energies of the clueless. It says again, clueless when it comes to relationships, spoils their chance through their own in ineptitude. I don't know what that means. Doesn't pick up on subtle flirting advances. So you've tried to tell this person so many times, you've tried to do everything you could, and this person kept ghosting you, and now the tables have turned. You're doing the same thing. The passive behaviors you have now, disappears without a trace, you're doing, ghosting their way out of relationships. They've done that, and now you're just doing the same thing and not being facetious, but what you're doing is you're working on yourself. And therefore, when you work on yourself, that takes away from everyone else. And respectfully, that's because you have clarity. And clarity is a bad thing for a Cancer to have when it comes to their feelings. They pick up the pieces. We have four cards that came out. Okay. The bottom of the deck is losing identity. Listen, it says you feel like you are slowly losing yourself in the process of loving them and forgetting that you are also deserving of love. You guys, insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness, hangman energy, clarity. I already told you that, right? So, Ghetto Love is on by Jaheim. All I really want is a ghetto love. Okay, I'm gonna pick those cards up over there, but I'm just like, this shit is crazy the way that it comes out. So now you lost your identity, and so the tables have turned. We have separation. It says separating from your soulmate can be painful, but let your pain be the catalyst for change. That's what happened. Go deep within yourself. And that's what you did. You went deep within yourself. I'm sorry, forgiveness. Your twin either wants to apologize or it's time that you release the past and forgive them for what they've done. This will help you heal from your past. Remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment, but your past does have a way of making you hold on. So, yes, forgiving a person. I read this to my son the other day. Let me read it to you. Um, Hold on one second. Let me read it to you. Let's see. Where is it at? Let me get it. But basically, it's about forgiving. And I told him he was upset with his brother. And I let him know that, you have to know how to heal yourself first and forgive, even if you're not, even if the other person doesn't agree. So it says, it says, God's law of forgiveness is not optional, it's a command. The law of restitution is not a command because the restoration of relationships is a two-way street, where the law of forgiveness is a one-way street. Forgiving others always begins and ends with us alone. It says the law of forgiveness always involves the one found guilty taking the first step without any expectations of the other person responding in a positive or negative manner. The responses are 100% irrelevant in the law. And I told him, love you, kiddo. So that is what you have to understand. It's about you forgiving. You forgiving is able to help you heal from this situation, okay? So let's keep going. We have rejection and wounds. They have rejection fears or wounds that they are so great that are so great they're not ready, willing, or able to face them right now. Reason the union failed to flourish. Remember Jaheim's song, I'm ready, willing, and able? Because I'm ready and willing and able to satisfy your fantasies. Yes, I am, baby. Y'all know I can't sing. Anyway, romantic offer. Expect a romantic. Listen, y'all. Expect a romantic gesture that could surprise you, perhaps an engagement or taking things to the next level. Celebrate your union. So that's up to you to figure out if that's what you want. If it's not what you want, don't ask for it. You know whether this person is trying to change, changing, or looking at things. You've set enough boundaries with this person. You're at a situation to where you know how to look at it yet, but you only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. What if you don't try it? And what if it happens to be right? And what if it happens to be wrong? You have to take that risk in order for you to see what it is that you want. This is the love situations. It says curse, string of bad relationships, karmic cycle, and the evil eye. That's the reason why this person is scared to go and move forward. That's where the rejections and wounds are. because of the fact that they're scared to move forward. Something about whatever it is that they've been through, twin flame, polar opposites, the yin and yang, intense soul connection. That's you guys. And so that's why I say you're mirroring the situation. But they feel like based upon past history or past things that have went on that they saw, either that they grew up with, the unions that you are looking for. And listen, your union may not have been, or your family dynamic may have been different from theirs, or it may have been rocky. But the way that you deal with love and the way that you love, you're not going to let that stop you. They are worried about what somebody could do to hurt them instead of worrying about how you guys could grow together, if that makes sense. So I'm going to pull from this card deck. Now this card deck, again, I'm going to read it just because I feel like out of everything, my readings end up to be with a message that sounds like it could hurt, but it's there to help. So listen, the person that made these cards said, "Beware, please beware. This deck is meant to help you navigate through different love phases, but it will still help you decide what's best for you. Be kind to yourself. Again, only you can decide what's best for you. Nobody else can decide." Okay, first of all, only you can decide. Now listen, the song John B is on. They don't know. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, 'cause it's jealousy. Now, that is the message that they always gave you if it was about third parties or about anybody else stepping into the relationship. And if it was about you making this decision to move forward because they didn't want to do anything about it. So here it is at the bottom of the deck. Be patient, don't rush it. Love is not a race to treat it like it can be won or owned. In love, you win and you lose together. Be patient and let them grow in their own time, not yours. Love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13. So, again, as I say, if you see something different, wait, I was about to sing you Beauty and the Beast, but it kind of went out my head. Wait, it's something strange, and no, so she didn't shudder at my paw. I wonder why I didn't see it there before. You know that song, The Beauty and the Beast? This is the Beauty and the Beast song. Anyway, the card says, hold off on the sex. Now, maybe this is something you need to hear. Hold off on the sex and allow your sexual tensions to grow. Waiting may not be easy, but if you do it, it will give you enough time to form an emotional connection and build trust, making sex a more intimate experience. I don't know. I'm just a messenger. Anyway, the next one says surviving the long distance. Listen, whether it's physical or emotional distance, if you determine to make it work, it's possible, but you must quickly work towards reducing this gap. So maybe that's what they're about to do. Accepting your polarities, and make use of it to win in love. Love is a game of polarity between masculine and feminine, and even inside of you, there is light and dark. The goal is to balance it all to bring it into harmony. So, again, balance right here, temperance, to bring it into harmony. Come on, you guys, I can't make this up. Leave the detective work to the actual detectives. You look for things, you will find. You search, you will find. Careful not to read into the words and actions too much and start reading signals that are not actually there to bend their behavior to fit your fantasy. So don't fantasize about it. Be clear. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anyone. Be confident when you speak, when you talk about this situation, when you are communicating with this person. Understand that. Don't look and try to read between the lines. We've already lived with this person in 5D. It's time for you to start communicating, and accept you guys for what it is. And, you should have known better is on by Monica. The next one is set and maintain healthy boundaries. Now, I said that when it came to the burdens and setting the boundaries. So, this is how you win at love. That's the name of this card deck, right? You should communicate your standards. I said that to clearly speak what you want when this person comes back and asks for forgiveness. But you have to forgive this person before this person will come back. Once you send healing energy to that person, it's like the Cupid arrow. It pulls back and it swings and hits them. And every time it's like this type shit make it, ooh, what's that Normandy song? And that ooh is the way they feel every time that arrow hits them with that forgiving and healing energy. So you should communicate your standards and boundaries in a respectful way. I said communicate respectfully, okay? Equip them with the necessary tools and knowledge to successfully pursue you and your new boundaries. All of this stuff, right? So when the communication comes out, that's what is going to happen. You have to be clear about this situation. Now, I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame Oracle, um, messages from your beloved. I'm going to pull a message from there because remember, I I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to pull from the Who's deck to see the type of energy, but again, we have all the energies out here. So if this resonates with you, it resonates. Do me a favor, like the video, you guys. So the bottom of the deck says, don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. I mean, I'm just saying. Again, this is the messages about trust. The messages about trust. Sorry, my notification went off. Again, don't judge this. Don't judge the communication. Just speak clearly with what you want. Um, don't judge this. Just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. So I'm gonna make it do what it do is on by Jamie Foxx. So the mission is card number 8. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. That's where I feel like the curse energy comes out because the string of bad relationships, karmic cycles, and the evil eye. This could be history that this person feels like it's like they've seen it time and time again or something like that, and they're afraid of it. So now I'm going to pull from this deck here, and I don't know the name of it. Hold on. I'm missing another deck. Oh, there it is right there. This is the Intuit Oracle. The Intuit Oracle. So yeah, I just feel like, whatever happens here, this came out in my other read. Bottom of the deck. I'm tired. These two came out of my other read. Did you guys just see me shuffle these? So at the bottom of the deck, it's the Prince of Air, Gemini energy. It says Gemini is a mutable sign of air, timing within 4 to 8 weeks during the spring, May 22nd through June 21st. So they're going to be in contact with you if this is a birthday. And I said this with my last read that was messed up, that the volume went low. So, also, this is what I want to say since we're at this point, we're talking about it. I think I fixed the audio in the last read, the Gemini. Who is this Gemini? I fixed it. So if you want me to, like again, I said, I'll send you, if you want me to put, what hearts did orange hearts in the comments if you want me to send you the link, the new link. If I get too many requests, then I'll just go ahead and repost it. But anyway, that's what that video was with who was the Gemini. And I think this came out again because the Prince of Air is here, and it says within 4 to 8 weeks, and it says the spring. It says May 22nd through June 21st, which is their birthday. And it says the ruling planet. It says they're talkative, adaptive, mental, versatile, responsive, witty, inquisitive, flexible, social, intellectual, and very superficial. And this is the Lover's card. Comes out twice, okay? So again, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. But this is another mutable sign, okay? The mutable sign. You see the mutable sign is here? You see? Can you see it? Wait, where is that? Can you see the mutable sign? The mutable sign. So it says, end of the season. End of the season. Season. It says adept connected, open-minded, wise, perfecting touch, editor, sees both sides, chameleon, deceptive, empathetic, changeable, maybe more info needed. So when it says that, I'm supposed to pull another card. So far, I'll pull another card. I'll leave this Gemini out here. Um, okay, so the other card come out. At the bottom of the deck is the compass, right? True north, discovery, light path, seeking the truth, direction, finding your way. Come on. Know where you're going, make a plan, and explore. That's what you were doing here, right here, looking and finding the direction that you needed to go into, right? About this here. So that's card number 22. I don't know if that means something to somebody, but the other card number 29, is woman. You are a conqueror. Cur, cur, I can never say that. Current. Anyway, a person you know, girlfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, feminine energy. So the feminine with this air sign. I don't know what that means to you, but it's there. So the next cards that I'm going to go ahead and pull out is from the Zodiac. Sorry, I know that was loud. From the Zodiac 108 card deck. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, all of this is so. I don't know if it's because it's Gemini season and Gemini's birthday was just um, coming up. It just it's about to end. And again, the Gemini reading was came out last night, but I don't know if it's because hot air balloons. Yeah, see, look, balance, uplifting, freedom, going with the flow, rise above, don't resist, new perspective, untouchable, defying gravity, continuous flow, ascension, view, elevate, and feeling good. So maybe that's telling you something. Card number 8, in the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Karma. Look, I mean, come on, you guys. It says karma, dharma, destined, invitable, cause and effect, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstances, consequences, divine will, and blind justice. So, again, you guys are looking at things in a new light, a new direction. Now I'm going to pull from the evolution of the soul, and then I'll pull from the ascended life oracle, because you guys are both ascending and you're evolving no matter you like it or not. We're 41 minutes into this, and I just want to tell you, and I think I shouldn't say it because I don't want to jinx it, but my camera has not cut off. Hopefully it's nothing wrong with the volume. Okay, so the card comes out. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Home and family, building a loving home, a strong sense of family obligation, fulfillment through family. So maybe family is really important. I know it's important for cancers, but again, the Queen of Pentacles came out in my last read. Don't know where it didn't come out here, but a loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. That no matter what is what makes us toxic and what makes us hold on and stay for so long. A newborn. So family is here and a newborn. Novice of physical existence. Lessons. Basic life skills. Survival. Flesh. Traits are untamed, childlike, and unrefined. The full energy is out here somewhere right here. So again, you take a leap. This person take a leap. The full energy actually is air energy as well. So this is somebody that is childish, somebody, and that's where this is where everybody is growing up now. Trailblazer. You are meant to be a trailblazer, here to blaze a trail for others. You will be the first to do something. So maybe this is a path that this person is taking, a new path, because in the past they felt like they were cursed. You're showing this person something different. This person is showing you something different, and this is where you start to go after the things that you want. But air and water makes clouds. What is it? Clouds. So that could be, and what is it? I forget what the air and water does. It makes something. I explained it one time in one of my reads or whatever. So anyway, let's go with the Ascended Oracle. And I think I'm going to go ahead and post this now, because if I don't post this, it will come out. If I wait and try to add my beginning and ending, it'll come out at 10 o'clock tonight. It's 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, okay, look, 3, 4. Okay, these cards come out. Bottom of the deck is Brick Wall. Player's Prayer is on by Lloyd. This is my son's song. I can't sing his song. Please accept me for who I am. And please accept me for what I do. Is that one? No, this is the Prayer's Play. Okay, Player's Prayer. No, that's another one. But that was my son's song. The Please Accept Me for Who I Am. Anyway, brick wall. Insurmountable obstacles. You hit a brick wall with this person. It already says it right here. It says blocked for your highest good, not able to make progress, time to do things differently. And so that is what the lesson is from the universe. The universe told you and this person it's time for both of you guys to do something different. You guys are both trailblazers on your own. But together you guys will be strong. But this person cannot be clueless and had to learn from the separation. So it says marriage twice. Didn't it come out? Did marriage come out? Was that here or was that in my other read? I could have swore it was in this read. Hold on. No, it was in my other read. It was a marriage card in my other read. So I guess it's not here. But it is here in so many ways in some of these cards. But anyway, where is that marriage? Attracting a long-term partner, marriage life. Attracted to a married person, new partner, may be divorced. So I don't know. You tell me again if this other energy, the old energy, is not here for you. We're gonna go ahead and let it go, and then you're gonna attract somebody new. A new queen, king of cups energy, someone who's loving, compassionate, understanding, that'll truly bring you the happiness and tranquility that you seek. Creativity, new creative ideas. So trailblazers. So you guys are doing something, or you're doing something in business when it came to the opportunities that showed itself when you got out of this hangman energy. New creative ideas focused on expressing yourself. Exactly. Communicate. Remember, following your creative instincts, create projects and create a creative life. So you are creating things and answers. Mystery reaches its resolution. Having answers slash clarity. I told you. Clarity. And let me just tell you, I went through this whole card deck, 78 cards, when I went through and showed you everything. Problems will be resolved. Exactly. This is the biggest problem that you face. Closure from the past. So either the problem will be resolved because remember, forgiveness is here. You're going to forgive this person. Now, what you decide to do when it comes to this person, either you accept your polarities, and I say that polarities, love is a game, and polarity between masculine and feminine, and even inside of you there is the light and dark. The goal is to balance it all, to bring it to harmony. So light and dark, masculine, feminine, two sides to Gemini, right? I don't know, you tell me. But this is closure from the past. So you're receiving closure by you forgiving the situation. Your twin either wants to apologize, or it's time that you release the past and forgive them for what they've done. They will help you heal from your past. So that is the goal here. If you heard my speech, I had to re-record it because I had to re-record it because I lost the audio for the old recording. So it says we sometimes give our light and energy to people who never really see our worth, and sometimes we have to discover how to take our power and energy back by using affirmations, visual inspirations, oracles, and meditation. I am here to give you motivation on how the past is always our teacher, and we can learn from it, from each other. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a video. So that is why I'm here. That is how I know that my journey is not in vain. Every experience, every heartbreak, which I consider a lesson, every, loss, everything, rising and falling, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Those are the things that are my motto because I'm in my Drake energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. And so that is where I'm at now. I'm doing everything that I love. I'm around my family. Even though they drive me crazy, I'm still around everybody. I'm still helping. I'm still being there for people. And I'm in my Queen of Cups bag. Be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes and make them feel understood. I hope you guys can understand. I can't see your eyes, but if you guys look at my cups, if you look at everything, Kind of similar. Mine's a little bit cuter, but I look through your soul. I can feel your energy. So when you guys respond to me, when you guys like, when you know, put the hearts, the yellow hearts to let me know that you hear me, all the views that I get, the likes, that helps support me, and it makes everything that I do so much easier to know that somebody can hear me and understand me. So now I'm going to pull from the crystal, and then we're going to let this energy go. I really love you guys, and I truly appreciate you guys. So I hope you guys are learning from my experiences and the experiences that we share together through these cards. They come out the way that they're supposed to come out and going from there. So we are dealing with the green fluorite, protective cleansing and healing. That is what we need to do. Protect our energy. It came out here because, oops, one of my cards fell. You started to, or was that my last? I do so many of the reads that I don't know where it's at, but it was the Four of Pentacles energy right here. We're protecting the way we do things, protective, cleansing, and healing. This deals with your heart chakra and your throat chakra. So your heart chakra, okay, excuse me, your heart chakra is the way that you love, the way that you show your harmonious energy, and the way that you forgive. We have forgiveness out here several different times. So the way that you forgive, this is make what makes you who you are. Your protective energy, being a high priestess energy. But we also have your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is your ability to communicate. I said that you have to learn to communicate even if you don't want to, or you get that lump in your throat. You got to learn to communicate the things that you want when it comes to dealing with, especially this Gemini, and setting your boundaries. Because again, when you don't set the boundaries with this person, you will end up in separation mode all the way, and have to learn to forgive them in the 5D, and understand that things will come to a mutable ending, an end of a season, because you're tired of feeling less than, and feeling like you've been backstabbed, and having anxiety, and that you're not good enough. So again, that is the heart and the throat chakra. Speak your mind. Your throat chakra is your ability to communicate, to express yourself, and how you trust, Cancer. Don't ever forget that. The affirmation is, my energies are balanced and grounded. So understand, no matter what the situation you find yourself in, star energy was here somewhere. I know I said it. There's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self-care. And that's when you hit those brick walls. That's when the deep thinking comes out, and you start to thinking twice on a decision, preoccupied within one's thoughts, self-reflection, being analytical and logical. And that's when you start to conserve yourself and end things and go into a separation. And this person is like, who is this? This is not my loving Cancer who is understanding, and so let's let this energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.